I'm Xavier Horiot, owner of the Domaine Launay-Horiot, settled in Pommard. The domain takes its root in the 18th century in Chassagne-Montrachet, and the family moved in Pommard in the 19th century. The surface of the domain grew up to 12 hectares, but at the end of the 21st century, at the death of my grandfather, the family had a dispute, and I could only save 4 hectares, but it was the very best of the domain that still remains today. I initially was a fighter pilot. I had this career for 18 years in the Air Force, and exiting the Air Force, I create an IT development company. Then after, in 2000, when happened the death of my grandfather, I could come back in Burgundy and recreate the domain. Our vineyard is run mainly in organic method, but there are still some treatments that are done in agriculture raisonnée, because there are some diseases that cannot be stopped by some copper or some sulfur product. After we have a careful harvest using little crate of 11 kilo, that allows us to make a very precise sorting. We are vatting for 5 weeks, doing pre-fermentation and cold fermentation and pump over and punch down. Then we adapt the amount of new oak, taking care about the AOCs, and it can vary to 15 to 100%. The climate change is a difficult question, but it's in Pommard, those sunny years are really good for our tannin that are becoming softer, and the climate of Pommard is normally cold because there is a comb that brings fresh air. So with the sunny years and the heat, we can have this benefit that gives us soft tannin and allows us to achieve our maturity each year. So I would say that with this climate change, for now, it is really a good benefit for Pommard, because everybody knows that 20 years ago, sometimes the Pommard could be a bit a lack of maturity. So it's no more the case with those changes. If I had to make a choice to have just one dessert album, it would be just terrible, because to remove all those composer, all those musicians, and to just be condemned to listen just one part of the work of one guy forever, it would be terrible. But if I think with those levers, I would say that it would be I would try to find one album that has a mixed composer inside, which would be those two I could hear forever. It would be Mozart and Bach, Jean-Sébastien Bach, with some suite number 3 of Bach, and some opera of Mozart, and obviously the Requiem for the times in this Iceland when I would like to die, and maybe be saved by those two musicians. So we had 18, we had 19, we have 20, and now we have 22, so we can say that we are very, very lucky because we have a wonderful cereal of a wonderful vintage, and the 22 is colorful, fruity, concentrate. Sure, it has a great ability to be aged, so I'm very satisfied. And also, he keeps the characteristic of the Pinot Noir, so I'm very happy.